Bit of a late start today, but I was watching Lucifer. I was quite enjoying it, so yeah. So let us continue. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm. Yes, I hear the ghost sound of some kind of heater sputtering. I think, like I said, I'm gonna go back and talk to Everard. Move. No, you can't go down there. Okay, let's. Oh, come on now. That's the forgotten chair. No, here we go. Ah. Okay, let's take that. We'll check inside here. You see a dark red chair and dim light of the room. Postcard. Oh. A bow tie. Was that for something? Don't remember. Looks like I'm gonna talk to Everard and maybe some other people in the city. Because here I'm not sure what to do. Maybe some new dialogue unlocked. I'm not sure. Because somebody found that piece of paper, right? Or the filament. It could be. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not you.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to...
No, I did not come tell you to... What about you?
Hola, wandering man.
Nope. One moment. So you can fast travel, but how? At least it beats walking back and forth. Whoa, wait a
You're
minute.
back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind?
I have to open a map first, while being in the location of somewhere where you can fast travel. That makes some sense.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Ooh, should I?
No, you didn't. I know the mailman, Harry. I know everyone and everything that happens in this town, and I know there's no letter in that mailbox yet. Just like I know you'll get it done. Once you stop horsing around, let me know when it's done.
You mean the fishing village?
Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that union attitude. By all means, Harry, what's on your mind?
How am I supposed to get that? Does it work here?
worn map features the patchwork of your finger finer.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your...
How did I open the map again? No. Eek. Oh, not that one. Map of Martinez. Use the interact button in inventory. Enter. Why can't I? How do you open the map then? The whirling rags, okay. Maybe not here, I guess. Let's just go to the whirling rags. Because I want to check this thing. Maybe there's something here. No.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name of
Nothing. You know what? Let's.
the already familiar. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle on your dial number and number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
Do you know me?
No.
What is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
It's going great. How's it going with you? What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
That's
The
it.
payphone hangs.
Okay, nothing else. Good. How far are you with Ghost of Tsushima? Oh, there she is.
Lohman.
Nope. Okay. I got done with the game a couple of minutes ago. Like you finish a story or the game entirely?
Is this about the question?
Congratulations, man. How was it? So now if I were to open up the map. Well, what's the interact button? It was great. Awesome, man.
The worn map features the patchwork. Your finger moves through, finally coming to.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Oh, map. Where's the... Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I was doing it all wrong. A big mistake. Okay.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Got your set of wheels, Kuno. Throw him the keys to the abandoned truck.
Are you crazy?
Class A fucker. Blind fucks are always ruining it for everybody.
Kim is never going to be okay with you handing something like this off to a minor. This plan is either off the table, or you need to do it when he's not around.
What's your next game to play?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
She hides behind the fence. Oh man, where am I supposed to go? Let's talk to the... Oh yeah. Don't care about that. You.
Hello again.
Nope. You ain't got none to say. How about you, miss?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Show her your badge. I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right. Any plans for our next game that you're gonna play?
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Lieutenant Double Freighter Dubois? I thought it was Harry.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
Black Myth? Oh!
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe.
Okay. You gonna play it on PC or... I forgot which console you were using or PC.
I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
This was your plan all along.
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
PlayStation. Okay. So you can just, well, stream pretty easily.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game.
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
But I know you don't. It's a shame, but, you know. Would have liked to see. I think I might get to it at some point as well. But I have no idea when that would actually be. Oh yeah. Don't remember Where am I going? Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, exactly. I'm taking a break from a bit of hard games, I think. Not sure if I want to jump into something so quick again after Manhunt as well. Not that it was too difficult, but there was some difficulty points in the game, I do gotta say.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Where is the lady driver then? Have you already started, or are you waiting to still actually
Looking for something?
get it? No, it's not you.
Right to
Right to work. Let's check this thing again.
a lorry abandoned by the smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside, you close the rust.
Nothing. Okay. Nothing. I started a while ago, but I took a break from the Can you pick the difficulty?
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are...
What are wondering, man?
Oh man. Maybe I should talk to Hardy again. Or Titus, I mean.
You're raised...
So, one question. Is it a roguelike game? Or is it just a beat 'em up or hack and slash? Is it like Black Myth Wukong, or is it like Devil May Cry? Or God of War, I should say.
It's you again. What is it?
Present assault theory, but why Ruby could have done it. Logic.
Oh no, he's stuck again. Please, someone, just animate him. I got nothing.
You think like Elden Ring, but harder and not open world. Oh. And the power-ups and stuff, so you can just pick whatever you want, or do you have to pick a specific ability while you're going through levels? Or whatever you can equip, you equip, and then just go along like that.
Get a move on, asshole. Stop standing with your dick in your hand. Your mouth is open. Close it. It's really, really going to help if you do. Stop drooling. Run around or something. Hit yourself in the face. Anything. No one has any idea what to do with you if you just stand here. Say something. If you say something, you can jolt out of the stupor. Just one sentence.
Thanks
Here
to this
we
guy.
go.
You earn different abilities through different chapters. And you don't lose specific abilities? Do you keep everything? Thanks, let's not... let's get moving again.
Gladly.
I'm going to leave now. Oh, let's give the bird to the... Oh.
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
That's
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
at the beginning you have everything, but after that you lose them and earn them back. It sounds a bit like, it sounds like Sifu. Remember you played as Yang first, and then you have all the abilities and whatnot, and then you play as the other character and you have to get everything back.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
There's something about this guy, figure it out, yeah. Ah, okay.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth, do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
So even these characters are realizing that you played this game over and over again. 41st.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
You're wearing a disguise. Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Let's talk more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, the hypothetical 41, yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively, not busy, you're not busy. Let's just play around. Yeah, so what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Like partners in crime, or?
No, because in this thought experiment we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
It's like these are players watching the D&D game progressing.
This isn't helping.
She shakes her head and looking at them, and with sunglasses disapprovingly, who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
I can't imagine any more, conclude.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a man down his luck. I'm trying real hard here, man.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
He didn't answer your question.
Now he answers some questions for me.
No.
He says calmly, then just keeps staring at you. Why not?
'Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
We want to hear say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Shot, made to look like he was hanged. He might have been shot by the people who hanged him. Been shot by the person who made it look like he was. May have been shot by the person who made it look like he was. No. Yeah. Let's just do 4.
A cover-up. What, the author of the cover-up is the perp? Makes sense.
Author, I know, right? But what's the motive?
You don't have a motive? Then the double cover-up seems too neat.
Yeah. Hey, why am I telling you these things?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives you an odd look.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hangman again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why you can tell me?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? Watch out for yourself, loser.
Yo, my man.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I think it's kind of weird, yes.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though. The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
He's the real deal. He has a badge.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere, but if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
I don't know why, I'm just trying to do my best.
But you're not trying your best, are you?
But you're not trying your best, are you? He says with a flash of anger.
Calm down.
She says this to the man, then turns to you.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
Minus, what is this? Are we looking for somebody? Are we from this police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
You have a blue uniform minus black. What does this mean?
It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I, but we already said that. Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Nothing, just wondering.
The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
Sooner you figure this out. They're like game masters or something. Not game masters, but like people observing you playing. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A police woman. Say nothing.
I just want to do my job, that's all.
She says quietly and looks away.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglass-wearing man pushes through his teeth. Okay, goodbye. Oh,
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Man, the voice acting on this guy is bad. He shakes his head looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask you, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay.
Can I help you?
I found a new bird for the worldling. Give him the roughed goose.
What is this thing?
It's no big. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Got the 20 real?
Yeah.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Goodbye. What about you? Do you have to say anything, miss?
Oh, hello, dear.
No, I don't want to hear more about the cryptids.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
By the way, we speak Revacholian in Revachol. Get your Revacholian nationhood on.
Speak Revacholian?
Not this funky thing he's spurting out here. This man is a foreigner. I speak. Yeah.
We speak Suren. There is no such thing as the Revacholian language. But don't worry, your message remained clear.
The cook is still smoking, ash falling from between his fingers. His hands are large and clean.
Good thing he didn't understand a word of your stupidity.
He concludes. Don't need anything else.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple. The door does not budge. The door does not.
Okay, so, too many mysteries, man. Actually, one moment. It's all money, you know. Exactly. Yeah, let's talk to. Let's talk to him. Get in the door. I am a bit lost at the moment.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the results are back in the. Oh, hold up. No. Let's call the forensics. Totally forgot about that, actually. Oh, that's a step further. That's good. They're actually doing police work. Somewhat. Or did it take a few more days? I thought it was the next day, wasn't it?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, has the firm continued to work through all these name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer, where there must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Thank you. The first one.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
Connect me to Sylvie again.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
Hi Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Lazarus.
It will take just...
Her voices fade out.
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
The question is followed by the sound of someone taking a long track. How did you know it was me?
I didn't, but now I do. How's the drinking going?
I feel like it's trying really hard not to.
Great. Have a medal. I have an autopsy to attend to. An autopsy of one Chester McLean who died of fish poisoning.
Fucking, I'm not dead. It just hurts, okay?
I've been bad and I want someone to abuse me.
Oh, it's you. I know a woman skilled at that sort of thing over in Jamrock, but I wouldn't want to inflict you upon her. Best of luck, detective.
That's it for you.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Firewalk.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
I'm happy to report that I found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
So it's not out, but there's possibilities I'd like to discuss.
10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
You mean you can't tell me anything about me, but I'm me?
10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay, close the door. Okay, it's still not helping me out. I still am missing a bit of information.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. Let's try that. This button looks new.
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't been connected yet.
Volition. Do I have volition? I do have. Never mind. Okay.
What about him?
She gives you a short nod before returning to her.
Nope. Does the kid have something to say?
Hi, Ace Detective.
No. And you?
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few questions.
The woman looks aloof.
No. Well, who has that?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Include probably items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense. Nonsense for anemic Beano-clods.
Nothing. Okay, so...
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the...
No. Let's look at this.
Several maps have been... The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map.
Oh, you already got the map.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Look through the display books.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover.
You have missed nothing. I'm still stuck.
Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Yeah, I'm cool.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies.
No. Okay, I'm missing something. I know of it. But let me go to the basement one more time.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Don't care. Let me check the refrigerator one more time. Maybe you turn it... Well, we turn it off, so... Maybe something is supposed to happen while it's turned off? Could that actually be a thing?
The beer's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
I can't see that. this. Oh, wait a minute. Where was I able to close off the electricity again? Oh yeah, here. And that leads outside.
Both cables are on somewhere, a machine hum.
Somewhere a machine. Well, what is the other machine then?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Check the shelves again.
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
Oh yeah, what does the note say? Did I actually even check the note out?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
That leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. Okay, I missed this part.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Someone has moved the filament, but who?
Sulislav. Wasn't he one of Miss Lukanen's co-workers? I remember coming across this name when we were reading her personal log.
Remind me again, what's the filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Who do you think it's Kuno, who's the legit ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Put the note away. To the breaker box. Oh, finally. Finally, we're getting somewhere, man.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Do we? No.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here, or something stronger, like the Kvalsund KR2 multi-tool.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job? The Kvalsund. You should take it out.
Equip the multi-tool by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Exactly.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Crack open the lid.
Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost. Two cables are plugged into the break, something close to you.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Leave. How long does it take?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay, crack open the lid again.
Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger. This orange machine is dead still. It has a
Open physical instrument. Was it physical instrument? Did that say physical?
This orange machine is dead still. This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not...
Dude.
This orange machine.
Man, it's so stupid.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric...
You freaking game. Okay. How do I fast travel? Oh, there we go. Fisherman shacks. So, near the old woman, okay?
The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence.
Okay, so I'll stay around here.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Your soapy thumb points to the building behind. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Were you just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
Really, I could have had a... I'm not sure for the RCM of free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Get keys to your new home.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
On the chance to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Oh, exactly.
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's just got to be something here, tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian and her kids already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
I think I also met the drunks.
I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and an old one disappears and is forgotten. This is who we are.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
All right, there's another topic I'd like to discuss.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. Huh. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Those would be the dance music enthusiasts in their tent.
What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
All right, got it.
As I said, it's a peninsula. There's no one there, just ghosts and vagrants, and teenagers making out.
Convince her to sign our arrest documents.
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability?
Grandkids.
Does this feel like a good thing, though?
Julian kids, the twins, and little Lily.
What do you mean? What's going to happen? They are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
Doing fine for themselves. They're not like the more alcoholics. Are they here now?
No. They moved to Faubourg for work.
And what do you think Leon's kids are going to do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
And then what?
Then?
This is so horrible. It feels so horrible.
Wait. Let her come to it herself.
Say nothing.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us. I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
Nod.
Did you say something?
I said you can start by signing these papers. I've got a pen right here. Hand her the documents.
Reluctantly, she takes the pen from your hand, scribbles her name on the line, and hands everything back to you.
See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Let's go mail it.
He's not dissatisfied with you, but with himself.
If our plans to muscle you out with construction noise?
Huh? I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She doesn't seem surprised by this sudden twist.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one, or you'll have trouble from me.
Trouble how?
I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force, if it's pointed to the right direction.
That's true. Goodbye. I'm off. Not for sure.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Day is not over. Just checking it out. Creak on their step. What's this?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
No, let's just...
Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the noseline. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Oh, feel your clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Leave. Old science fiction books about bird watching and from 30. Enter heat from engines quietly give you pleasant warmth.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Stop the expression from happening.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Let the mirror be. You see the waves of church. +1 logic. What do we have now? Sharp eye. We'll keep this. Okay, nice. Well, let's go mail that thing. And then try the ice machine again. What am I doing? Just teleport. Still not used to it. But it is waterfront. Let's mail it.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
And we get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than kicking?
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. For good or ill, the deed is done.
Let's go back to Everard. This better be worth it after what we did.
Exactly. Let's first, I want to check one thing. So we now actually have a room that we can stay in. But I want to see our beautiful face in the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Time to stop the crap from happening.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy. The mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see yourself, the expression, fixed to your clean-shaven face.
Electrochemistry. Swear. Don't care about any of those. Actually, could I ask my money back? Is that a thing?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
Yep. 20 bucks is lost. Then again, now we don't need any money anymore. So that's a good thing. Let's go to Everard. Maybe we'll finally get our gun. Let us work. That bastard will now better not be screwing us and people there.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
It's on a old signature you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. Well done. I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do. We would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always. You are the liege, and you're in. Finally, answers. Ask away, son.
What was the fine print on the document I mailed? What was the catch?
There was no fine print, Harry. But I do hope all that construction noise and limited street access encourages some people to move. After a year of that ruckus, who wouldn't? And when they do, they will have a good place to go. I'm currently working on renovating the buildings near the roundabout into affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
Lieutenant says grimly.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
Almost everything dropped. Actually, some things did drop. My bad.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
And life. I know you're a man of people. Even if that's true, then why not?
I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Since they got this, you can... I know you're up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Did you order Hankman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to a strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Why tell me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything.
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
It's just up the iceberg though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Makes sense. Should we help you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Understood.
Just stuff I want to solve. I just want to. Interesting stuff. Just want to solve this murder, okay?
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Say nothing.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
That's right. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the one who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Well, she was eating around people.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is not worried?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Smile flicks on the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Oh, yes, that is still.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
About the harbor.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. So, what's on your mind? Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
Nope. So now we talk to Leo.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting.
That's what
Just
someone.
Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
The Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again. He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. Yeah, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
That's precisely what he is. Everard's dragon.
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Tell me about Everard.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everard would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smell of Leo's face getting warmer. Tell me about Renee.
The Night Guard? Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Older Gaston was your human studies teacher.
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
nothing anymore. Ow. That hurt.
You're back before the cargo container.
No, we're not. Unless we're in an ice machine again. And then we'll talk to Joyce. And then... what are we around? Doesn't really matter, actually. Don't need you anymore. Ice machine was in here.
This orange machine is dead. You slip your fingers under.
Didn't so.
Equip the multi.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank ice cream churner and an
Physical instrument. I can't anymore.
This orange machine is dead.
What if I were to plug
Only somewhere a machine hums along. This orange machine is buzzing like a... Two cables up something.
Very smart.
Okay, come on now, man.
This orange machine.
But we already maxed it out, man. I guess I'll go back tomorrow for that one. Man. Oh, she's left, okay. Okay. Let's talk to Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I...
Nothing, apparently. Now, is this old lady here?
Give me a moment.
About this apartment.
Ask away, policeman.
We talk about Cindy.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She cleans out her room.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
So the old face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
I think it's some of communism. Are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it. She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thinks I'm off.
What happened here? Put your emotions aside. Try to focus on abstract, impersonal things. But this reeks of sadness. It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here. Indeed. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice...
Hello, hello.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Let's talk to the rave party again.
Hello again.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbity.
Your cop training.
Hi again. So, how things going? Goodbye. Huh? I see you.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Thank you. That actually helps out quite a bit. Skibberys in danger. I am the horseman. Money.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
For someone else, actually.
Oh? Who? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Get the drink on. It would be unimaginable for a human female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
Let's celebrate the cool.
Now, there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plentiful, I guess. Can I get back to my nets now?
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later. worn and beaten wooden...
We can sit on bench.
You can revisit.
Can't just... Oh my... It's right there. Why does everything have to be so freaking hard?
Tequila Sunset.
Danko.
There's no...
Danko.
There's no...
Never mind. Okay. Now, 50 in-game minutes. Let's go to the church, I guess. So got some information about that stuff.
Yes, what is it?
Never mind. Any way to make time travel faster? Martinez waterfront.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Empathy. I have empathy, right?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad...
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
What's troubling you?
Man, nothing's troubling me. Just the usual Lorman tropes and hopes. The road and the rhymes. This jam ain't helping either.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn, it really is hard to talk, man to man.
Need 70 more points from somewhere.
Looking for something odd? It's not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Okay, that's someone has to be on public.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well, let's just say he's not exactly ripped.
Whatever, I might want to hear it.
Oh?
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Lieutenant Kitsurage's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then, when the time came to make your choice, you tried to split the difference. Weak.
Right, I'm going. Okay, let's try. The ice thing again. Let's turn on.
Only the red cape and electric sizzle. This orange machine is dead still. It has. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
Quite a lot
Not
of reading.
much.
There's actually quite a lot to read into here. Actually, look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is not prejudice. I'm going to use this example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective. It's just a racist mug, but it will. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
The white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Put it away.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. Must have been a false alarm then.
Yeah, it's enough. Too much, man. Too much talking.
This orange machine.
Well, let's bring the... Let's bring back the jacket, actually.
Tequila sunset.
My jacket?
Yeah, we got me cleaned the seagull shit off of.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
So you're saying this isn't your jacket?
Falm? That's medium concept stuff. Not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off the booze. It's fucking with your head.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend. I'm calling it. It's neurological.
It's a lot of trouble to get this for you. Take that.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I can pawn it for some booze.
Aye, good thinking.
That's enough.
Danko.
There.
Okay, 38. Come on. Is there any way to pass time? There's nothing else to do. What was that again? Oh, money. Magnesium.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Not yet. Oh, we can. Oh. No, I think we want to keep him with us. Actually.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is, don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Goodbye, I'm off.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
Send away, but I don't want to waste an entire day. I know we could speed up time, but I don't think I want to. I think we're just gonna call it here, and then just next time have the time at 10 o'clock, so we can just continue. Anyway, that is it for now. I might do some sparking later, but for now I am done. Thank you. And good night. Bye bye.